You were born in Bahrein.
Yes, but
How
I only
come?
spent, well, my dad was working there, but I was only there for a few months. So I didn't have much time to party on the scene, you know, get to know people, get drunk, that kind of thing. Only a couple of wild nights, and then I was back in England.
Okay. Well, then you went to Eton.
I did.
What was it like at Eton?
Interesting. I was there on an academic scholarship, so I was from a slightly different social background to a lot of the kids I was at school with. The education was incredible. Most of the kids, in fact, you know, it's not even fair to say the kids. Most of the kids' parents were assholes. You know what I mean? Like, there was a lot of kind of snobbery and bullshit, and I didn't enjoy it very much. But the one thing I would say, first of all, I got a great education, which is great, and secondly, I think one of the reasons why I fell in love with punk rock so hard was because it answered a lot of, it gave me kind of an escape route in a way from the situation I was in, and yeah, I got very, very hard into punk rock when I was about 15, 16.
What song?
Huh?
What song triggered you into punk rock while you were at Eton?
I'm not sure if I could name one song. I could name one band, which would be Black Flag. A friend of mine, well, in fact, I was on holiday, and there was a girl who I kind of fancied, and she looked kind of different from everybody else, and I got talking to her, and she gave me a cassette tape that had a bunch of Black Flag on it, and now I have a Black Flag tattoo. But there's something really, really simplistic and totally furious and defiant about Black Flag. Do you know what I mean? It's just take no shit from anybody, and stand up for yourself and fuck everything kind of thing. Yeah, it's great. I love it.
But were you angry back then?
Yeah. I guess I'm still angry now, but in different ways. It's expressed in different ways.
Okay. Well, what were you angry with back then?
I was angry with some of the problems in English society, and which are quite obviously manifested in the school that I was at, you know, because you have a lot of very, very privileged people who are very isolated from the rest of the society, and who are very rude about people from the rest of that society, and it seemed and seems kind of wrong to me.
And what are you angry with now?
In some ways the same things, but most of all, I don't know, I would describe myself as a libertarian politically, and I'm angry about the state, and I'm angry about the erosion of our liberty, because it's something that matters to me, and something that I feel like forefathers fought a really long and hard battle to win, and now you have controlling, power-hungry idiots in government who give it away or chip away at it day by day, and I think that's a real shame and a bad thing.
And how do they take it away? Do you have one
by the
example?
passing of bad laws.
Do you have one example
For example, CCTV. The UK now has more CCTV cameras than any other place in the world per head of population, and we have a government. The Labour government we just had were trying to abolish trial by jury in some instances. Nick Clegg, who's currently our Deputy Prime Minister, referred to the Bill of Rights of 1689 as a musty old law that no one cares about. You know, and this is the foundation document of English liberty, and I think that he should read some fucking history before he opens his mouth. You know, it's the whole sort of war on terrorism thing has seen a total attack on a lot of the liberties that we take for granted, and people being in prison without trial, people being detained without charge, abolition of trial by jury, CCTV, identity cards. Yeah, there's a whole load of stuff.